my gosh. I should have stayed in college. What is even that? I am in complete disbelief that something like this even exists. I'm appalled. I'm stunned. I am dumbstruck that something like this is actually on YouTube, let alone exist in the first place. If you don't know what I'm talking about, essentially, here's what happened. I fell down another rabbit hole. Yeah, so if you guys aren't caught up to speed, what happened was I made a sarcastic video where I was showing stick figures recreating shocking videos that you find on the internet, which led me to the Monday morning live leak in mods with Ronnie McNutt, people recreating those tragedies, blah, blah, blah. And essentially, what I decided to do was I decided to dance around that hole for a pretty long time, and I've overwelcomed my stay. And while doing that, I slipped on a Mario Kart banana and fell down a brand new rabbit hole called Fluffy Pony Abuse. If you don't know what that is, if you don't know what it, okay, let me put this into words. There's a whole bunch of chunky ponies getting demolished. That's literally all, and some of them are getting like pregnant and having babies while pooping. And there was this one animation I saw last night where it was a bunch of ponies that were hiding in a cave. They were running. I don't know. They were just scared. And I was like, why are they so scared for? And this fucking gigantic grizzly bear. And let me tell you this much. These ponies are not like ponies. You know what I'm talking about? Like a little pony, like, you know, 110-pound pony. You let your kid ride on the pony. I don't mean like that. And I don't mean like My Little Pony. These are like little chunky Tootsie Rolls with little arms and legs. They're just running around, no bigger than a textbook. And then this historically accurate fucking grizzly bear, this 9-foot behemoth, 1,600 pounds, comes into this cave. And yo, he has a bone to pick. He's fucking pissed. He is pissed. Rent is due and they're paying in blood. Okay? And he just sees these ponies. And these ponies, they walk up to him. And he's like, hi. How you doing? Oh, and he just gets smooshed. I was like, oh my god. And this grizzly, they're just running around in circles aimlessly, all scared. And this bear, he walked into that cave and he was fucking pissed. And he walked out with an advanced UAV. I couldn't understand what was going on. These are 3D animations of just like grizzly bears just taking, like there's this ongoing war of ponies and grizzly bears. I never knew what was going on. And then there's like these 2D animations where they're just have conveyor belts of chunky ponies and they're putting them on hooks and hangers, and then they're taking off their skin and making coats about them. And then dude, I saw some shit. Okay, I saw some shit where they grabbed the pony, and you know what a soldering iron is, right? Like a soldering iron, you use it for like electrical work. Again, like a soldering iron, you grab like this metal and you put the hot iron onto it to like melt the metal onto, you know, electrical connections and stuff like that. So they grab a soldering iron and like soldering off pony legs. And then the pony's sitting there and it's like, ooey, I gotta make poopy whoopy. What the fuck is going on? And here's the biggest problem I have with this. It's not like these are just comics that some stupid idiot's making. This is not like 1 or 2 people. This is like a community. A community of individuals. Like this is like a country, and this is their national sport. Okay, this is what they do, and they're good at it. And it's weird. There's 2D animations, 3D animations, 1D animations, 4D animations. There are animations that go against the laws of physics. There's enough of these to make your mother happy. And then on top of that, if you think that's weird enough, oh, let me tell you something, brother. There was at a point where, okay, I don't know how to put this, but there's a woman, a grown ass woman, not a grown man. Okay, because this is something you'd expect a grown man to do, because, you know, I'll be honest, I'm speaking upon all behalf of men. We get bored. Men, when we get bored, we do stupid things. Sometimes we like to drive and see if we can beat the train, you know. Sometimes we'll jump off a really high height just because we're bored. When women are bored, you know what women do? They go pick up a book. They go find something to do. They go call up their friends. When men get bored, they're like, yo, who wants to see me climb up this 40-foot tree and see if I can land on my head and survive? Right? So you could imagine that when these videos were getting voice acted, I thought it would be a man. No. It's a woman. A grown-ass woman. And she's voice acting this. And again, with the poopy whoopies. And when you hear shit like that, and it's like, oh, my stomach is wumbling. And it's just this big pile of shit on the floor. And then the door gets kicked down by Jason Voorhees wielding a chainsaw. And in 2 slices, this pony goes. It's just horrific. It's like Final Destination for ponies. And after that happens, you're just left there thinking, like, who's making this? Who's voice acting? Why are you voice acting it? Like, I got an honest question here. When you're voice acting this type of content, is this like for a portfolio? Like, do you think you're going to walk into Adult Swim or like Nickelodeon? You're going to be like, yeah, here's my portfolio right here. I voice acted fluffy ponies. It's just like, what? So what do you think? Is it good or bad? I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it even is. What is this? I don't know. And there were people in my comment section saying, Cold Raven, you should look into it. You should look into it. You should look into it. Well, before I could even intentionally look into it, I somehow found myself in that, like, that zone, the DMZ, the zone between both Koreas. Okay, I found myself inside that zone. And I stepped on landmines and I blew up. I'm still at disbelief. I mean, there's no way I can describe. You would have to see some of these videos for yourself, because no matter how I describe them, there's always something worse that I probably haven't even seen. And it's not like there's like 1 or 2 of these. There are thousands of these videos. And these videos get more views than my channel does. And we're talking about 500,000 views, 700,000 of ponies getting punted like balls. It's just like, dude, what is this? And then they're always chunky and hairy. And some of them being used as like medieval breeding machines. Yo, there was this one where they had these ponies get I don't know what this was. And they took like you ever seen those fencing swords? You know what I'm talking about? It's like a circle with like a handle, and it's this long pointy thing, kind of like a swordfish's nose. But instead of using it like a fencing sword, they like put it on the pony's hoof, so like it stabs into it, and then the pony's walking around on like these pointy peg legs, like some creature out of Resident Evil 4. When it comes to weird shit I have seen on YouTube, this right here, it doesn't take the cake. Okay, this takes the fucking birthday. The eggs, the batter, the milk, the butter, the chocolate mix. This takes everything. Oh, Pillsbury Doughboy's out of competition. Okay? Because there is no competition. When you're in a league this high, I mean, this is like comparing Silver Elite from Counter-Strike to Global Elite. These are 2 different tiers. This is something completely in its own league. And we're going to watch it together. So with that being said, prepare yourself. Because I only looked in, like, I'm not going to lie, last night, I looked at 3 of the videos. That grizzly bear one was the one where I'm just like, what's that? Why was that grizzly bear so mad? And again, they're all running around. He was like Bonesaw. He's like, I got you for 3 minutes of playtime. And these ponies, they were just outmatched. It was like watching Broly fight the Z Fighters. We're just going to watch it. Enough talking. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to be taking a look at some of this content right here. Here's the official channel. This is part 4 of like a 50-part series. This is like One Piece, man. There's like 1,000 installments to this across so many channels. And right here, you got a pony howling. I wasn't aware ponies could howl, but you know, you learn things. And Mashmawow Wub camping so much. But the best thing is yet to come. Alright. Why is that like a Counter-Strike hand? Sorry, not a Counter-Strike. It's a Counter-Strike hand. Teehee. Dad didn't Huggy's funny. And here's something even funnier. I can't show that. And yeah, Marshmallow was turned into a marshmallow. He skewered it and then put it over a flame. There you go. This is the type of content I'm talking about. Like, who makes this shit? So this is the infamous video I was talking about. The infamous grizzly bear 1v4ing a bunch of ponies. Daba Gibba Weggies in the back wuffy. Dude, haha. Look how ridiculous this looks. Housey so big. Scary Housey. So here's what happened. I gotta be honest. Like I said inside the video earlier, I only skimmed through this. So apparently, here's what's happening. As you can see, these ponies are, I guess, in the middle of a forest. And they're walking on some uncharted land. I mean, Scary Housey. Housey's so big. So I guess they're walking into a bear's cave. Smarty are the bestie. Smarty find the Housey with nummies on big nesty. Mama num needs to make mukies for bubbles. What the fuck does that even mean? Mama, what baby? They're just chilling in a bear's nest. They hear crackling. Oh man, this ain't getting too good. Ooh, bear. Oh man. I like the stock sound it plays. Yo, and that pony went flying. I think we're done here. So here's the main channel right here. You see, this is the person I was talking about. It says she, her. I like, if you like my voice work, blah, 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 Cash App. This is the person named Gay Roommate. That is making a lot of this pony voiceovers and content. Only been around for what, a year, and 46,500 subscribers. It's quite impressive. So let's take a look at some more of this content right here. So right here we're clicking onto this video, and we got a pony with the sorted off limbs. With they've been stitched off. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You'll see this is a common trend upon these pony videos. Will they have limbs that have been stitched off? And why does this pony have a hair salon cut? And why does it not match the body? You're not growing two different types of hair. This is a wig. I know the eyebrows do match the color, but this is a wig. This has to be a wig. But squee biggest poopies. This is what I'm talking about, people. Oh my gosh. I should have stayed in college. I should have stayed in college. It's moments like this where I look back to all those years ago and I was like, yo, I'm gonna drop out of college, I'm gonna become a YouTuber. If I knew that this would be lying ahead, I would be that mechanic that everybody expected this Puerto Rican to be. So it just farted and now a baby's getting shot at the same time. So after the farting and the pooping, essentially what happens is one of the guys, he grabs one of the baby ponies. He takes a glue gun and puts like a hot bio glue, as it says on the glue gun, on the pony's butt. And it's like, it's nuts and winky to like, and it says to seal it off, to seal off the product. Why is this on YouTube? Why is shit like this getting drawn and put onto YouTube? And how is something like that have 500,000 views? And he's a little pony, so you can only imagine that this is, I'm not even gonna lie, I would imagine this is getting recommended to kids at some point. I could imagine. I could imagine this is getting recommended to kids. And on top of that, then what happens after this is that, You remember when I was talking about the sticks? They put the sticks on the arms and the legs. Like, what is this? What is that? Why, this video has 472,000 views. It's not even 18 plus either. Hey, gay roommate 2020. What is your favorite fluffy artist? I've got too many to name, but I will say Fluffer was a good friend. My favorite is Magenta Demon, lol. So right here we have, there's a gaggle of these type of people. Like I said, this is a country. There's a lot of people like this who are making this type of content. And it's on YouTube with 500,000 views. There's another one called The Fluffy Debacle, written and filmed by Side View and voiced by Gay Roommate. So yeah, another one. Text post by Stwumpo. So a voiceover by Gay Roommate. Ryuno Suke's Zoo Field Trip with Other Works. Fluffo short animation comics. There's so many people. Best the Sketties by BFM 101. Dude, what in the hell? What is even that? Dude, oh my god. Alright, that's it. I'm done. If you guys have any information for me and you want to go ahead and type it in the comment section, by all means, that'd be appreciated. But I've had enough of pony farts for the day. I've had enough of pony pooping. I've had enough. Now we got pony Pokemon battles. We literally have pony Pokemon battles before GTA 6. And that's all that has to be said. I'm your boy Cold Raven. That's the end of the video. Like, favorite, share. Most of you have to comment and subscribe. Subscribe to my Patreon. That helps me out a lot. Let me know anything. I'll probably make a follow-up on this. If more information comes out, if people want to inform me about it in my comment section, I'll probably do some more independent research. Rather than sitting here and just watching ponies fight. Whatever, man. Something. I'm Cold Raven. You know, peace.